Hello there, Kenobi. Hi everyone, I'm Gary, and this is Return of the Nerd. Right, today I'm going to talk about my new webpage and talking about this is how I set things up. My business model is really really different to other people's because I want to make it exclusive, but not exclusive in it's a country club and only rich people can apply for membership. Not in that kind of snooty fashion. It's exclusive based on, the behavior of the customer. So I've got a lot of repeat clients, and I call them clients because, they always come back, and we have a very, tight relationship. I like that, and I like loyalty as well. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot buy your figures from anywhere else, because that would be ridiculous. We have a free market, you all have choices. People tend to go for the cheapest. Well, actually saying that, what I've learned over the last couple of years is that's not always true. People do value customer service, and they're willing to pay a little bit of extra money for that. So that my service is based on, it's very personal, and you do have to pay a little bit more, but you will get the figures you want, you'll get them quickly, and you'll get them undamaged. And if that sounds like something that you want to do, then you can sign up. So on my webpage, I'll have my clients sign up, and you guys give me your email and your social media, and then there'll be a little box where you can send messages to me, and I'm just chatting with people all day long, which is what I like to do. Now I've noticed recently that, because I put sales posts up on social media, on Instagram and Facebook, and some people, when they comment under the posts, their language is not good. They tend to write inappropriate, they tend to write inappropriate stuff, like the price bashing, or they'll just recommend another store right underneath your post. Basically, I know some of these people are groupies and cheerleaders for other action figure retailers. Okay, that's fine, but you do know that I'm not going to sell to you. Sometimes this has happened a couple of times where I've posted, and then a guy has written a real dickhead comment underneath, and then about a month or 2 months later, that person has messaged me oh my god, I saw you got the Dark Trooper or whatever figure. I'm just using the Dark Trooper as an example. Oh, I really really love that one, and I'm not even gonna open. I'm not gonna even look at your message. Definitely not gonna reply to you. So if you're that kind of person, and also the other kind of person I really dislike is those who get the figures early because they know that often in Asia, Taiwan, Hong Kong, etc., we can send out figures before other countries. They grab a hold of them, 2 or 3 of them, put them on eBay and on other sites I don't know, Mercury or Carousel, and was it Macari, sorry, and they're putting them up there for $100+, $200+. So, and this community of ours sounds like the mafia. This thing of ours, it's very easy to get to know who the main players are on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, and it's everybody knows each other. So if you're gonna do that, then sooner or later someone's going to find out, and if I do find out that you're doing that, then I will cut you off my list and I will not be selling to you anymore. So yeah, I really do care about the behavior of the customer as well. I think maybe you can tell I used to be a teacher. I don't want to sound all whiny and I'm kind of lecturing you, but that's how that was my mindset towards teaching. Especially with adults, they would pay their money, come to class, and then they would screw around, and I'd say to them, why you're not listening, why you're not participating, you're not learning anything. And they would say, well, I'm a customer, so I'll do what I want, you know, like Cartman from South Park. You know, fuck you, I do what I want. I say, well, you know, the door's over there, you can leave. You can't just do what you want in my classroom. You have to respect the other students. So if you're talking and having a conversation and talking over the top of me while I'm explaining, you need to shut the fuck up. And I would just be like very direct with the students, and then they would get all huffy and puffy and have like a, you know, like a hissy fit or a narcissistic, you know, meltdown, because a lot of adults cannot accept feedback directly. And so then they would complain about me, and they would say, oh no, you really have to let this person in your class. And I'll say, no, this person is extremely rude, and all the other students in the class hate them because of their like foul language and their stupid dumb behavior. So if I just keep letting this person come to class, all my students would disappear, and then you guys will lose your membership and have no money for your English school. Duh. And so I just put my foot down, and I just think, yeah, that's right. You got to have principles. So I have strong principles for the way I run my company as well. So I put those principles on myself. You know I'm not perfect and I make mistakes, and I'm always apologizing to customers, and I'll even call them and say like, oh, I screwed up your order, I'm so sorry, I'll get it fixed ASAP. Everything's about communication, isn't it, and social skills. So I really value that, and I want, like with my clients, like you guys, I know this sounds a bit patronizing, but you do need to behave yourselves. Yeah, and look, the Dark Trooper, I wanted to talk about that. Okay, so yeah, we've got like a whole bunch of these in. They've been released in Hong Kong and Taiwan, and I think Malaysia as well. And the price at first was like quite good, but then of course, like once you have sold the 5-6 cases that were allotted to you from the wholesaler, then the prices are going to go up, because when you go back to your supplier and say, okay, well, I got rid of those, can I get some more? And they'll say, yeah, but then they'll raise the price a little bit, which is normal. So at first I was selling, I think it was like $54-55 US for one of these, but that's shipped, okay? That is like shipped to the States. And now it's gone up to about $59-60 US for one of these shipped to the States, okay? And again, if you wanted to wait for your pre-orders to come in, of course, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's all about, you know, economy of choice. It's up to you as a customer. So yeah, you just let me know what you want to do. I can get more cases of these, but the prices are going to go up a little bit. But then when it kind of makes me chuckle when people say, oh my god, that's so expensive, why would I pay $59-60 US for that, when, you know, I can order one from this company and it will come for like 40 or 41-42 US. And well, again, you know, it's like you can do that, but I know a lot of those companies who get the new stuff in, it's because they've gotten them from Asia anyway, and they have a very, very limited supply. So they'll go up in the Facebook group, someone will like put a link and go, quickly, go now, buy now. And then by the time you've seen the post, clicked on it and investigated, and you see it, gone, okay? And also, again, with the scalpers on eBay and all the other sites, they're probably going to put the Dark Troopers up for like $100-150 US. So can we have less of the whining and the bitching under the sales posts? And I'm not just talking about my sales posts, I'm talking about sales posts in general. We should have a, you know, there should be some decorum. There should be, you know, I just feel sometimes like in certain groups, I think most groups it's okay, because the admins now, they will insist on a higher level of etiquette when you interact with one another. But in some groups, honestly, it's just a free-for-all. It's like the Wild West. You go in there and there's some real fucking salty language in there. People, like, they're like dissing each other. Yeah, I probably won't post in those groups anymore, and I will publicly not recommend them. So not good. That is not the way. That's it for today. That's all I wanted to talk about. The web page is going to be done before Andor. My target is August, because Andor will start at the end of August, and then we will go into the Bad Batch. So if I'm going to help people, then my web page needs to be done in August. Otherwise, all right, guys, have a good week, and this is the way.